You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. We're going to continue where we left off in Maggie Wolfe's point of view. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Sorry I sound really rushed with these videos, but I want you guys to be surprised on what I have next. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Let's let the sparks fly. Maggie had to get away. She was going to another mission. And it was some sort of part of Japan. Maggie thought Japan was the coolest thing, and she remarks by saying, Japan is a really weird but awesome place to be, isn't it? She said. You got that right, Burr said. But trouble was at hand. Not just the type 2 infestation and new monsters at hand, but there was none other than the only most inescapable familiars. But there were exorcists and as well as other ones called familiars. Maggie came across a big, huge beast. But she was surprised to come across the beast that was a familiar taking out all the infestations. The master of this familiar was none other than the one and only of a girl who went by the name Suzuka. Suzuka was just watching away, just licking and moving her mouth. Well, it was more like an oral fixation on that lollipop. Maggie looked over at her. Well, aren't you a fresh face around in these places? Suzuka stopped sucking on that lollipop. It was a bit of sticky drool coming from there, but it looked kind of sexy a little bit, even though she might be a really stubborn teenage girl. She licked her lips a bit from the lollipop and smirked, saying, Are you the one responsible for being in a place like this? She said. Oh, if I was, what are you going to do about it? Are you willing to take me down? You're quite amusing. Very, very amusing, said Suzuka. Looking up, Maggie could see monsters are coming. You know, why don't you watch and learn and see what a professional does? Maggie said. Oh, a professional? Oh, this will be amusing, Suzuka said. Maggie unleashed her manifestation powers, took them all down. Maggie looked over. Suzuka was surprised. Wow, not bad. You know, for a girl like you, you're quite a bit of a smugger. Smugger? Well, you got a bit of a smug look on your face. Tell me something. Do you actually think that maybe we can start to get to know each other better? Getting to know you better. I like to see you try, Suzuka said. However, these two girls burst out laughing. Moments later, Maggie and Suzuka were just talking with one another, joking and laughing. But they laughed a little too hard. Burr scolded over at Maggie, but Maggie just hurled playful insults. It was a bit embarrassing for Maggie to act this way, but it soon got worse when there was that pale figure, that tall, pale figure wandering the streets. Maggie caught wind of it. Oh, would you look at that? A freak of nature. That's when Sting let out a... Sting? Hey, what's going on? Oh man, it can't be. But it is, Rogue said. That's the monster. Huh? What are you talking about? Maggie said. Suzuka noticed she was talking to no one in particular, but she had to ask, who are you talking to? Maggie didn't answer. She managed to get up and got out of the booth. Suzuka went after and saw that monster, that fiend. Maggie managed to help her friends out and took down all of the monsters. But it wasn't easy. It was quite a battle to commence. But Suzuka managed to find out that Maggie was an agent after finding her badge on the floor. Maggie was embarrassed and tried to cover it up. However, Suzuka said with a smirk on her face, "You know you can't hide it from me," she said. However, she managed to say, "Well, whatever it is, I'm in," she said. Maggie looked gleeful and told her her explanation. When Suzuka heard this, she said, "What kind of wacko would want to put melting acid in the ocean?" "I have no idea. That's why we're trying to find this so-called wacko. You think you can help us out?" "Sure, I'd be happy to. I hope you got some more friends." "Oh, I got friends on the other side. Don't worry about that." "You're in good hands, my dear." Suzuka let out a grin. "Great. I can't wait." And so Suzuka was now another recruit. But Maggie nor Tilda went on the next mission. It seemed Maggie had a bit of a breakdown. She discovered something that made her quite queasy. There was trails of blood, and on the walls that she found were, "Maggie is all mine, mine and mine alone." And Maggie had a fit, but all of a sudden she began to have horrible back pain, right on the upper one of her shoulder blades. 2 of them, in fact, were hurting. Maggie groaned to herself, but then she felt like something was coming out from her shoulder blades from the back. "What the hell is going on? What's happening?" Maggie gasped. She tore off her shirt, leaving her with just a bra. However, what happened next was unspeakable. Sprout were only wings. Maggie cried out in pain, and she groaned too. It was a shocking sight to see. Maggie couldn't believe it. "What the hell is this? Wings? Holy shit! What the heck's happening to me? Ugh. Oh God, it's so painful. So painful. Make it stop. Make it stop," she said. After going through much procedure, Maggie managed to get her wings clipped off, even though she could fly without them. Still, it was weird. It didn't even hurt. It didn't even infect her flying ability too much. Maggie couldn't understand what the heck was going on. It was too weird. Tilda went through the same procedure, as well as Marina. Nobody knew what the heck was going on, and Maggie was starting to get freaked out. But it all got better when she was told to be in a different kind of mission. But she was going to be in a group. But it was going to be a bit arranged. There was going to be Barrere, Randy, Marina, Lola, and of course herself. Chloe and Katrina were going to be soul alone. By solo and soul, they were going to be just themselves, separate from the others. Same with Tilda. When Maggie caught wind of Tilda's outfit, she laughed, mocking her. However, Tilda claimed that she's got a motorcycle. That immediately made Maggie angry. What? You got a freaking motorcycle? That is not fair, she claimed. Maybe next time. See ya, Mags, Tilda said. And off she went. Maggie went to follow the others in suit, grumbling how it wasn't fair. Just then, when they arrived at their world, their newest mission, Maggie was stunned. You gotta be freaking kidding me. What the hell is this? She demanded. Nobody knew for sure, but it looked like some sort of apocalyptic world. Maybe there wasn't fire and brimstone, but there were cities, all abandoned and all destroyed. A whole wreck of things. Well, that's it for now. Stay tuned for more coming your way. I'm Catherine Donovan. I'll see you next time. Bye.